thank you so much for saying yes on such short notice. I'll work hard to make up for last time's fiasco, too. Well, you know what they say. It's always best to be prepared, right? That's why I went and bought these items for us, just in case.
Oh, man. She has no interest in leveling up.
These will come in handy, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
I woke up early today so I could log in and make preparations for us. It's so fun! It's almost like we're going on a picnic!
Yeah. Seems like she's in a good mood. Maybe she'll be more willing to help with the arena than I thought. I'll hurry up and get her to the beast statue, then ask her about the arena.
Come on, Haseo. Let's go!
Okay, this is the shortcut to the beast statue.
Wait a second. Let's go this way, Haseo.
But isn't that a dead end?
Oh, come on.
Greetings and salutations, and this is Techronaut here, back with more .hackgu Volume 1 Rebirth. And yeah, sorry for the little bit of silence at the beginning of the video. A lot of this Let's Play is going to start with silence because of cutscene, and I'm going to have to shut up again because of cutscene.
See that mirage-like thing over there in the distance? It's kind of blurry, but can you tell that there's a big machine there?
Yeah, I can.
Well, that big machine is called the Crest Gun. A long time ago, humans filled that machine with the power of the goddess Aurora and fired it at the realm of the gods. It resulted in the gods being destroyed by their own powers, and the human beings had to live with the guilt of being god killers.
I know. That story's part of the world background from the official site, right? That stuff's just made up.
But in this world, it's the truth. Even if it is fiction, the feelings of pain and sadness that we feel here in this location are in fact very real.
Yeah, like hell I feel that.
I'm sure that feeling in itself has meaning.
Huh?
I think it's the little things like that that help connect us to this world and each other.
No, it's just you.
Do you find this boring? Should I stop?
Hell yeah.
Haseo? Is something wrong?
Well, I don't really get it, but I guess that way of thinking might be right too.
Yep. Okay, then let's go to the next spot.
So this little mission is not too important to the main story of the .hackgu trilogy, but it is really important to Haseo's character development, because this is the first point we're going to really see why he needs to be developed as a character. We've gotten the hints and shit so far that he's like, he's not too nice of a guy, and like he doesn't treat like friends too nicely and all that. And he should treat them better, let's be honest. But he does get to that point eventually. It's just a waiting game. But this is the first really important moment for his development, because this is the first time he actually like really fucks up because of his attitude. But you're gonna see what we mean when we get there. You're just gonna have to wait for it. Sorry, I'm umming so much. I try not to do that too often, but when I do, it's by accident. We have, you might see the R1 thing popping up there. That's the indication to get, to use the abilities. And when the enemies turn purple, we get a Rengeki. I don't know if at this point in the game, I discovered what a Rengeki, or exactly how to do a Rengeki yet. Because if I gotta remind you that I didn't pay attention to how the game told me to do it. And it just kind of took some learning to eventually figure out, oh, I'm supposed to hit it when an enemy is purple. Dumbass. Yes, I'm calling myself a dumbass there because that is a dumbass move. Well, no, I'm not a dumbass, but that is a dumbass move on my part. Like, I should have, like, listened to the game. So I will admit that was a dumbass move on my part. I'm usually smarter than that when it comes to games, but for some reason, Past Me just wasn't listening. And I'm still annoyed with Fast Me for that. But at least it might make the Let's Play a little more entertaining, since you see me struggle more since I don't discover what a Rengeki is for a while.
Look, over there on that small island. Can you tell if there are birds there?
Yeah.
How cute! Wish I could touch him. I just love birds. All kinds of birds. Like canaries or sparrows. In fact, I named this character Atali after a bird.
That right?
And you?
Huh?
Where'd your name come from? What does it mean? The meaning?
Oh, it's nothing worth talking about.
Aw, come on now, no fair. Tell me, I told you what mine means. They flew away. I guess our shouting scared them off. Maybe we should go too.
I don't know how I put up with her.
So you might be wondering, how is this really important to Haseo's character development? You're going to see, because this is the first time I think that he lashes out because of his attitude. Because of his mindset and shit. So we're going to be seeing some... We're not going to see him come to the realization of what he's done yet. The first time he actually realizes how he's acting is really late into the game. And he doesn't really, like, realize that his mindset and attitude are bad until the second game. So, like I said, it is a really long development. If you're someone who's impatient. But luckily, I kind of knew what they were doing with him from the beginning, because I've seen these types of characters before. It's a very common character type when it comes to animes, and even though I've only seen like maybe 15 different animes, I think like half of them use that character type on someone, and it always ends with that person realizing they're wrong or developing past the attitude in some regard. They might not realize they're wrong, but they might like lower their guard or whatever and like start acting different. It just depends. It's a very common attitude in anime, though, so, like, I'm just used to knowing that the character's gonna develop out of it. At some point. Well, when the character's important, anyway. Sometimes you do get side characters who act that way and they never develop out of it because they're never important, but... Haseo's the main character here, so yeah.
The powers of steam are shared by the Chim-Chims with people like us.
That's part of the game's background.
Yes, but you and I are currently inside of that world, right? We're both here, right now, living in the world. That's why you shouldn't forget about things like gratitude or consideration just because we're inside of a game. I think that we need to treat this world properly and open up to it. So, Haseo, have you ever met anyone in the world you could open up to? For me, that special person is actually Sakaki. And you too, Haseo. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, what we got right there was a little tidbit about why we get orbs from the Chim Chims. By the way, that diss track better come out, Gaspard. I'm waiting on that shit. I'm kidding. But basically the lore is that the Chim Chim share Steam with the players, and a lot of the technology in the world is Steam powered, very much steampunk type shit. But yeah.
No.
Just a little bit further. We're almost there. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Haseo! Over here, this way! Haseo, come on! Hurry up! Over here, it's this way! See? Isn't it amazing?
What?
Look at these flowers! Isn't it nice? It looks just like a real field of flowers. Haseo, what's wrong? Didn't you like it?
It sure is something. Something messed up with your head, that is.
I know, isn't it? This is number 15 among my all-time recommended places.
So, you have a top 20 or something?
Nope. I've got 132 altogether.
Oh, I see. Why don't we keep going?
Oh,
What is it now?
a lucky animal.
What?
That's a...
Awesome! It's the gold bird!
No, stop!
Huh?
You can't kick it. You'll hurt it if you kick it.
Come on, Haseo, hold it in. Endure! If you get mad, there'll be no hope for the arena. Yeah, you're right. I guess it would be kind of mean to kick it.
That's right. Besides, look how cute it is.
Damn it! And it was a real gold bird, too.
I think taking leisurely walks like this is what really makes the gold bird happy. So let's just leave him alone, okay, Haseo?
Oh, okay. Let's keep going then.
The facial expressions in these cutscenes can get really good sometimes. There's a lot of times where they're not animated at all, but I don't really mind that. This is a game, this is a PS2 era game, basically. And I do know the limitations is shit back then. Like, I don't think we really got to the point where cutscenes were expected to be fully animated until the late PS2 era. And this was like right at the beginning of the late PS2 era, so I don't think it was at the point where it was an expectation yet. Characters still like animate in terms of body movement, but their faces don't always animate, aside from like maybe their mouth moving. I think their mouths always move. I've never paid close attention to that, but I think anytime a character talks, their mouth does animate, but their facial expression doesn't animate unless they like close up on it. But when they do animate, you can tell there was a lot of effort put into it. Very much like exaggerated anime style stuff, and I love it. Is this the point where we learn what a Regeki is, or is past me still stubbornly not even trying? Past me. There was an R1 button right there. Use it. Use it, past me. Oh my god, these guys. Past me. You would have had a lot easier of a time if you knew what a goddamn Regeki was. Me sitting here internally plotting against past me because past me should not have been this dumb. My god. You know you fucked up when you look back at something you did and it pisses you off because of how stupid it was. That's when you know you fucked up.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Anyway. Carry on. Sorry for the past me not knowing what a Regeki is. I know we learn it before the halfway point of this game, and we're not even to the halfway point yet. I think I end up cutting a little more and more as the game goes, so like the halfway point is not the start of part 8. I don't think it is anyway. I believe it's like the middle or end of part 8 is when we're actually at the halfway point of the game, but I don't remember. Anyway, we're leaving. Huh. What's Pespi doing? Pespi, what are you doing? We're supposed to be leaving. Yeah. So we can activate the cutscene. Come on. Pespi! What are you doing? I think Pespi thought I was supposed to go a different way. Because usually these missions, up until this point, these missions end when you pick up the loot. I picked up the loot and it didn't end. So I think Paspi's a little confused by that. By this point, I just know there are some missions you gotta like walk back out of the temple in. It occasionally happens. You have to walk back out for the mission to end. But Paspi didn't know that yet. Because I think up to that point, all of these missions, you had to complete it. And then you automatically got the cutscene.
I'm sorry. I guess we didn't gain very many experience points, did we?
No, but these excursions aren't so bad every now and then.
I'm so glad. I don't really care much for simple level raising. That's not why I play the game. If you're always concerned with numbers, then you won't notice all the beautiful things around you. And that would be a real shame.
Hey, have you ever been to the arena? Like, fight in it?
No, I haven't. I find the whole idea of players fighting against each other kind of scary, really.
Is it?
Defeating other people just so you can build up your rank? Well, to be blunt, I hate that kind of thing.
But, you know, I think it would be good for you to learn a little bit more about the world.
Can I ask you something, Haseo?
What?
Do you really enjoy winning over other people?
What are you talking about? Yeah, who doesn't?
I don't. Or rather, I've never really had a chance to win anything yet. But I do know what it feels like to lose, and how painful that can be. This place. It was used as a quest when I just started playing. It was a time attack quest. I came in dead last because of the way I am. And everybody laughed and made fun of me. Since then, I stopped participating in competitive events.
So, that's why you don't like the arena.
It's not just the arena. Having a higher level than others, finding better weapons than others. So what is that supposed to prove? I mean, what's the point of defeating your opponent just to show off your power?
Well, it's only natural for players to want to be strong in an RPG, right?
Yeah, but Haseo, there's no goal in that. Personally, I think it's also really important for us to slow down and stop. And to enjoy things like flowers blooming around your ankles. Nice things like meeting all sorts of new people.
Slow down? Stop and to enjoy? It's impossible! I can't take this anymore! What are you, an idiot? All of this! All of this! All of this! is nothing more than a bunch of computer data. It's just a bunch of fake stuff made by slapping textures on top of polygons. How the hell do you find any part of this made-up world beautiful?
Haseo!
There's only one thing that's real about this world, and that's us, the players. Getting stronger and defeating your opponent. Those are the ways that all of us keep connected. That's the way this game is played. What's wrong with that, huh? Answer me! Tell me, what's wrong with that? Leave.
Huh?
Damn, you're so irritating! Don't show your face again! Damn it! Don't go telling me crap like slow down with Shino's face.
Haseo is not someone who likes immersion, as we see. But yeah.
Sorry. The third person for the arena just didn't work out.
No surprise, clerics are in great demand with the next tournament so close.
We really need another member?
Oh,
What is it?
let's recruit one in the forums.
There you go.
Good idea.
Okay, I'll get on posting something on the forums.
Thanks.
I'll send you an email after I post, so look for it on the official forum.
Okay, so we're about to walk into a trap if memory serves me correct, but I'm not going to really give away what happens. We're almost halfway through the video, and I've done good at, like, avoiding anything too spoilery so far, so I'm going to keep it up. I will, like, still give, like, some small stuff that's not really spoilers here and there. Like, stuff that should either be obvious or stuff that, like, is literally about to happen. But I won't, like, speak on, Sakura. Why does that name sound familiar in this game? Okay.
This had better not be a joke.
Wait, what? I
wonder
think
what's
that...
up with the
Was there a
come alone
character?
anyway.
No, okay, it's reminding me of another character, actually, but that's spoilery, so I'm not gonna get to that. It's not the same name, but it's very, very similar. That's what it was. I'm thinking of we've already met the character, but if I were to say their full name, or their full, like, real name, it would spoil shit for the next game. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna try not to spoil shit. But yeah.
Haseo!
Poor Adelie. She tries so hard, man. Like, you need to chill, Haseo. Like, really, she's trying her best. You try so hard, it goes so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, yeah. I think I might honestly cut past most of this mission because there's not really much going on here. The only, like, reason I would keep it is because I think this might be the mission that I learned what a Regeki is. If I do learn that, I will keep that footage in. But for the most part, I'm probably going to cut a lot of this out because there's not really any story importance until the end of the mission. So, yeah.
You're late. I've been waiting for you for quite a while now.
It's you guys again.
I wish I could say it's all because of my love for you, but this time it's strictly business.
Business?
It looks like you went and pissed off some more of the wrong people again. It's a pretty foolish move to challenge the Arena Emperor.
You! How do you know about that?
Just so you know, I'm not the only one who's dying to get a piece of you. And now, not only did I not have to set you up, but I even get paid to kill the poor, misguided terror of death. It's so perfect. It's almost scary.
You mean you replied to the post? Oh, damn it!
Hold it right there, PKers.
Huh? Oh my. Tell me, what would one of the top Moontree members be doing in a place like this?
I've come to talk about proper online etiquette with wild, mannerless players like you.
Whatever. How about I be generous and PK the whole lot of you?
That would only cause more problems for you. You see, we of Moontree are prohibited from attacking other players. However, defense against unjust violence is another story.
Yeah, it ain't prohibited at all, damn lowlives. Now bring it on! Go ahead! Just try and kill me!
Don't get hasty, Matsu.
I know, Sakaki. There's no need to worry. I'm not gonna attack first.
I believe that you are a part of Kestrel, are you not? I have heard that the guild master of Kestrel, Gabi, is a tolerant man. But he doesn't endorse player kills, does he? If he finds out that you unjustly tried to PK members of Moontree, he will have no choice but to instigate disciplinary measures on you, isn't that right? Or are you particularly special to Master Gabi, Miss Bordeaux?
Damn. Fine.
I am happy to see that you understand me so quickly. Furthermore, Haseo is a friend of Atali, one of us. May I ask you to refrain from trying to PK him as well? I haven't heard a reply.
All right, fine, whatever. I won't PK him. That's all you need, right?
Good.
But arena battles are an exception.
But of course, that makes sense. Arena battles are conducted with both participants' consent.
Do you hear that, Haseo? You had better be ready when you come to the arena.
You can relax now. After all, they are not so stupid as to risk their own positions within their guild.
You've got the whole hero of justice thing down. Is that your character, or really you?
We only did what any other online game player would have done for another player in need. I am no hero of justice.
I don't know. You guys seem a little too deliberate. And you've got the timing down perfect.
The reason why we made it here in time is because Atali received advanced warning.
Advance warning?
Yes. That little boy from the shop told me.
Excuse me, yes? I was wondering, you're friends with Haseo, aren't you? Well, aren't you?
That's right. Yes, I am Haseo's friend.
Then please, you gotta help him. He needs your help right now.
He needs my help? But what's the matter? What's going on? Apparently, the one who wrote the fake response and the one who hired the PKer was in fact his twin sister.
Saku?
Yes. He said that his sister is sleeping right now, so... Anyway, I didn't want to do anything by myself, so I called Sakaki. I'm glad he made it.
So, when the hell did I ever say that I needed you to help me, huh?
Haseo!
How rude of you. Don't you realize that Atali is the one who is responsible for saving you? The very least you can do is thank her.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Now you happy?
What an incredibly small-hearted person you are. I'm quite saddened. Well, putting that aside, it would seem that a lot has been happening to you lately, Haseo. If you have any trouble you would like help with, feel free to rely on any one of us at any time.
No thanks. I'd feel like I was brainwashed for asking.
You bastard! You've got some nerve. How dare you talk to Sakaki like that?
Be still, Matsu.
But this guy...
Haseo, isn't it hard for you to think of everyone you meet in this game as an enemy? I find that it's much easier to depend on one another and to understand one another. Don't you agree?
I'm not interested in you or your religion.
You.
Matsu.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Haseo, I would very much like for you and I to be able to understand each other better.
Sorry, not interested. It's not like I need you guys.
That is a shame. Very well then. But I do hope that you will change your mind before we meet again.
Thank you very much, Sakaki. I'm sorry about all those obnoxious things I said earlier.
Fine.
I'm really, really sorry.
Huh. Well, that was a total waste of time, wasn't it? At this rate, I'm never gonna be able to participate in the arena.
Oh, yes, you were searching for someone on the forums. You need just one more person, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll do it. I'll fight with you.
Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
But I thought you hated that whole winning-losing thing.
I do, but I thought about it, and I realized that it's no good for me just to force Moontree on you. I also have to try and understand you, as well as the arena and battles and everything else like that. Besides, is it really so strange, so bad for me, to want to know what the taste of victory is like for once in my life?
No, I think it's great that you want that. All right then, I'll let you taste it. You'll experience the joy of victory.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
Hey, Haseo.
You look happy. What happened?
I guess I am happy. I found our third member. It's Atali.
Hey, congratulations!
As I promised, I'll be glad to join you in the arena. Me, Haseo, and Atali. Let's form a party with the three of us and head for the Lumina Cloth Arena counter.
Woo! I can finally speak after all that cutscene. But yeah, we still got more video to go. Even though I cut out most of that mission, it wasn't really like anything too important. But anyway. Oh, I'm getting tired of this. I get so many like messages for political shit, and I'm like, I'm not participating in anything political. I'm sorry, I refuse to. Reason why? Well, what I mean by political stuff, I mean that I live in the U.S. Our main two parties are Democratic and Republican, and I hate both of them. And I'm not going to participate in anything to do with both of them. And I'm not going to... Okay, I'm going to say this now. I don't hate people who support those parties. I hate the politicians in those parties. And I hate, like, so many aspects of what they try to push. That's it. And I'm not going into more detail on that because I try not to talk politics in my videos. Like, I will mention very surface level politics stuff, but I try not to go any deeper because I don't want to start an argument. I don't want, like, people to be like, ooh, you can put... Like, no, we're not having a political conversation here. And here's a heads up. If anybody ever, like, posts a political comment on one of my videos, that comment's getting deleted. Like, your comment is auto-deleted. I don't care if you agree with me politically, disagree with me politically. I don't care if you try to start a civil conversation, you try to start an argument. I don't care which way it goes. If I see something political in a comment, auto-delete. Because I can't stand politics. I really can't. That's the other reason why, like, I'm getting so annoyed that I get messages about politics. Like, no. But yeah, we got our first, arena match coming up here shortly. We're just kind of having conversations in the emails here. I do cut out most of the emails in the game because they're not too important, if I'm being honest, but I do leave in a couple so you could kind of see how they work if you ever were to play the game for yourself. The emails are kind of just a way to progress to the next mission or cutscene when you return to the game, and it is a nice little detail, I will admit.
You okay? Nervous or anything?
Hey, fighting in the arena is exactly the same as hunting monsters, you know. No different.
But with all of the people around watching you, it does make for a lot of pressure. Long ago, when I just started, I tried participating in the arena. I was so nervous I couldn't do anything, and we ended up getting beaten really badly.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You okay with this, Atali?
Hey, Atali.
Huh? What is it? Is something wrong?
She's pretty nervous.
Huh? What's up, everyone? Don't worry. I'll do my best.
We know you will.
By the way...
Huh?
What did I do out there?
Well, why don't you focus on healing skills?
Okay, understood.
I hope we'll be okay.
Well, let's go and find out.
So what I was saying about the emails, the reason I like them as like as a mechanic is because it makes the game feel more like what it's supposed to be, which is like an online multiplayer game. Sure, the people you're playing with aren't real people, and you're playing as a character who's playing a character rather than as yourself playing a character. So like it's not exactly like immersive, but it is nice to have like those little details so it feels a little more, you know. Start battle. Let's go. Oi, let's go. Let's have some fun, mates.
You calling us low-ranking cubs? Hey! More like a sleeping lion hungry for its first kill. Let your beastly instincts run wild. Fight's dirty. Nice compliment. While they're asleep, or while they're awake, they think of nothing other than the slaughter. This is their paradise! Just look at them, folks! Ready to rip the opponent in half. How will this fight end?
So we're only doing the ranking arena battles for now. I think I cut most of them out because you got to do a bunch of these to kind of start it. It's not too many. Like, you don't got to do so many that it gets like to the point it's annoying. I don't know why I think Passby was actually reading that. Okay, that's probably why. You could read that if you want because it should have been on screen long enough for the viewer to read it, but I'm not even going to try to keep up with Passby there. And if you need to go back and pause it because it wasn't long enough for you either, you go for it. I don't care. Okay, I think this is when we learn how to do Ringeki because Syllabus brings it up. If you use a skill trigger attack on an enemy while they're in this state, you can activate a counter attack. Not only will the counter attack completely guard against an enemy's... Wait, his lines are probably voiced, aren't they? Okay, his lines are voiced. I just stopped recording commentary to check that, so I was reading that out loud for no reason. They're already voiced, so you can hear them yourself. Yeah, because this is the point they actually go fully in depth on Ringekis. They told you how to do them earlier, like really early in the game. I believe Syllabus and Gaspar explain it to you in the tutorial part of the game, but here they kind of go more into depth on it, how exactly they work. So this was like me actually paying attention to how to pull off a Ringeki. See? There we go. We learned how to do a Ringeki. I can finally get off of Passby for this. See, I told you we'd learn it before the halfway point of the game. I told you. It don't take too long. That Ringeki literally saved our ass, too. It made that battle, like, no problem.
Yeah, like we'd lose to that team. Hey. Adelie? Huh?
We did it!
No, wait a minute! Hey! I said...
Oh, Haseo, we really did it! We won, didn't we? Didn't we?
Okay, get off of me!
But I bet that other team is feeling really disappointed right now since they lost.
Huh? Are you still talking about that?
But...
Come on, they're the same as you, right?
Huh?
Look, the more times that you lose, the sweeter the victory will taste. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're right. Then I'll pray for them to win in their next match. That's okay, right?
You idiot. Coming from the victors, that would just sound like you're trying to rub it in.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I'll try to be more careful from now on.
So, are you delighted with your maiden victory, or what? Not bad at all. Congratulations, little Haseo.
Man, you're persistent. I might have to start respecting you just for that.
But remember, your rank is still dead last. You're nowhere close. So, hurry up and climb all the way up the rankings, and then you can come against me. This time, I'll be sure to love you to death. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, I'm going to love the character. We're about to beat one of the more funny characters in the game. He's not the funniest character. I've already, like, admitted, like, before that Haseo makes me laugh sometimes. Kun makes me laugh sometimes. Pai makes me laugh sometimes. I think Adelie gets a laugh out of me at some point in this game. I forget when it is, though. Gaspar is definitely funny. Syllabus is probably the most serious... Well, I wouldn't say serious personality-wise, but he's like the least funny character. I do like Syllabus though. He's like he's the most chill person in the game, probably. If I'm being honest, like, he's like the one that I would most realistically get along with. Like, him and Adelie. And maybe Pi would be the ones I think if I met a person like them in real life, I'd get along with them. You will understand the Pi one a little more later because we don't get to see, like, the better half of her personality till later because Haseo keeps trying to piss her off for some reason. Something I'm not really on board with, if I'm being honest. I do think they played up his attitude towards Pi a little too much. I understand why they played it up with Adelie, because Adelie is like the most innocent character you come across, and like it kind of just enforces that he needs to move past his attitude. But with Pi, it just seems unnecessary, if I'm being honest. Especially because later we actually see the nicer side of Pi a lot more. And when I say nice, I don't mean like Adelie nice, but you see like she's not like an asshole. So yeah. This might be the last video I actually do like commentary for today, because after this I'm probably going to be playing some games with some friends. So the last video for this week will probably be recorded on a different day. But yeah, we are about to meet a really funny character. The game tries to make you think that it's Yada, but I always had a feeling it wasn't, even before I met who it was.
Very nice. I see that you have fallen straight into my trap, Tri-Edge. I have finally found you. Come and become bound as you deserve.
Who are you?
Ha! You pathetic human beings are not worthy enough to know what my name is. Slow Doberman! Heroes, the third! At your service! Ta-da!
You just told me.
Oh.
Also, I better tell you that you've got the wrong guy. I am not Tri-Edge.
Please accept my apologies. I had truly thought that you, sir, were Tri-Edge.
So tell me, why are you looking for him?
Well, listen to this. I have a completely hypothetical story for you. Imagine, if you will, a graphic designer at a certain game company. And that man possessed the greatest confidence in his graphical creations. He logged into his company's game to experience his creations in their native environment. But one day he saw something he couldn't believe right before his very eyes. His super amazing, ultra incredibly cool graphics that he slaved over for many waking hours had been all etched up with these hideous triangular monstrosities. What blasphemy! What lunacy! Now, having transformed into a demon fueled by the fires of revenge, this hypothetical man used the forums to lay an impeccable trap, a foolproof plan for the culprit.
Is that story really hypothetical?
Of course it is. I said that it was, didn't I?
Anyway, you're no match for Tri-Edge. Stop chasing him, for your own sake.
Don't try to dissuade me! I'm never going to stop until I can find a way to trap him! So I guess you're looking for Tri-Edge too?
Yeah. Hey, could you please tell me if you find any more areas with Tri-Edge signs in them?
Although you are dressed in some of the deepest black known to man, looking at you, I believe I do detect a little glimmer of justice deep inside your eyes. Very well, he of fair eyes. It would appear that you and I are partners in our quest to find Tri-Edge.
Huh?
I accept you as a fellow hunter of Tri-Edge and pledge to fight by your side until my life gives out.
What? Well, whatever. So, what's this about you being Project GU's leader?
So, you also wish to enter my guild, huh? It is not easy to join me, since the condition is you must be able to draw. After all, GU stands for Graphics Unbelievable.
So, do you know anyone named Yada?
No, who's that?
Forget it. Never mind.
Okay. Well then, I'm off to formulate another plan. May the stars shine down upon you until you arrive at the end of your journey. I'm off!
I feel like I just shaved 10 years off of my life. Guess I'll head back to town.
That was fun. Anyway, we met Pyros III. Could now also be a member. Okay, yeah, I get it. Pyros III. At first, he kind of annoyed me a little bit, but over time, I've kind of just learned to laugh at his personality. And, like, not laugh at, like, you know, make fun of him or anything like that. I just mean, like, laugh at the comedy they're obviously trying to do with him. Because he does get a little funnier later, but his first interaction could come off as pretty annoying, depending on who you are.
Gaspard!
Huh? Oh, it's you, Haseo! What's up?
What's up with you? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. I'm pretty much the same as always.
All right, then. I've got to fight at the arena to raise my rank.
I'm going to be ending off the video right about here, so bye.